It's official, the earliest learners in the country will access their classrooms again will be September 1st, a date that on a normal education calendar in the country is usually the commencement of the third and last term of the year. But even so, the president's words imply that it might not be every student reporting to school.
That following stakeholders' consultations in the education sector, the Ministry of Education, jointly with the Ministry of Health, issue and publicize guidelines on a gradual and progressive return to normalcy in the education sector by the third term. That is, from the 1st of September 2020.
Several factors were put into consideration as detailed in the final report delivered by the 9-member National Response Education Committee to the President. Dr. Lois Ombajo, an infectious disease specialist at University of Nairobi and Kenyatta National Hospital, was among those involved in advising the President on the reopening of schools.
So there may be different strategies around how children go to school, having a phased approach as opposed to opening everything at once. So that would be key, ensuring that there's flowing water, the children are taught to wash hands, but the parents also take responsibility to ensure that their children understand why some of these measures are important. So it will not just be a school responsibility. That responsibility starts with us as parents.
Tumeconsult hata na wazazi, tumeconsult na walimu, tumeconsult na religious groups juu ya mashule. Na wote wamekubali ya kwamba haistahili tufungue mashule yetu sasa. Kwa sababu tukiyafungua, hiyo ni kama kufungulia virusi vianze kusambaa zaidi ya vile ambavyo inaendelea kwa wakati huu.
The directive by Kenyatta also implying that the altering of the KCPE and KCSE dates for this year is inevitable, while the Kenya National Examinations Council initially outlined the commencement of KCPE on October 27 and KCSE on November 2nd. Standard 8 and Form 4 candidates this year will now be forced to do more as they wait for confirmation on when they will sit their national papers.
Further, that the Ministry of Education shall announce the new school calendar by the middle of August.
Among the key goals the Ministry of Education is required to achieve is to develop a curriculum recovery plan, develop guidelines for school reopening, guidelines for conducting national examinations and system resilience, and also promote safe and sanitized school and office environments. The President's announcement now implying that the 15 million learners in the country will continue spending at home for the next 3 months, even as the Ministry of Education is mandated to come up with a new education calendar. Makori Ongechi, Citizen TV, Nairobi.